revised it, but we have a portrait of 13 attributes that we call best athlete. And the lens that we use for hiring leaders is predominantly attribute-based and less experiential. And quite honestly, we flipped it, because previously it was experiential. So I'm looking for somebody that's got 20 years in a warehouse or in transportation, et cetera. And if they know something about people, fantastic. What we found is those leaders have had a harder time keeping up in a dynamic environment.
And so we need to deliver on their peak days. So they develop this history. And we look back on the average of the last 8 weeks, and then we put into play whether they are running a special, running an ad on 8-ounce white mushrooms or whatever. And we make adjustments for that. And we send those order projections to the farms because we actually harvest directly into the shipping container. So the till or the basket or whatever the consumer is going to see in the store, we pick the product directly into that. We receive, inspect, weigh, cool, and select for the customer based on their product specifications, sizing, quality level, all of that. And we begin packing that morning with projected orders.
We like to say it's a driver pay shortage, or it's a quality of life shortage, that kind of thing. And there's a cyclical component to it as well. So I don't think we're in a shortage position right now. I think what I'm about to show you in terms of freight rates will prove the point that we're not in a driver shortage at the moment. What this should tell you is we've been adding 10,000 driver jobs per month over the past couple of years now, and we've really sort of had a significant supply response after that huge shock of the pandemic back in early 2020.
If you're getting poor performance out of an area, before you look at the people, and are there poor performers in the world, in business, in every job? Sure, there are people who just aren't as committed as others. But before I even go there, I've trained myself and my team, just look at the process and make sure that we're providing them the right tools and the right direction to do the job well. Those are my hidden gems from that.
Either. So the market was under a lot of pressure. Demand was up due to some of those weather events too, and there was not enough supply. So the point here is we have a long history of dealing with shortages in the market, and then COVID just magnified it all. The benefit for us was somewhat that we could leverage that knowledge that we had with the allocation process.
With TrueDOS's patented distributed ledger technology, it enables suppliers to capture information on a shipping dock with, say, a smartphone, or the more sophisticated supplier to use EDI connections to instantly separate data and convert it into an easy-to-read and text-searchable program and format.
Being the primary one, but diversifying the suppliers, obviously, diversifying the geography so that you're not having everything coming through the same ports from the same part of the world, and also finding some diversification in materials and components when there are shortages there, just looking for alternatives. And you guys found them and you made it work. The other piece to this is the shoring. It's a little bit more of a long-term look, the onshoring, the nearshoring. I heard friendshoring coming up, to friendly countries, so that we're just starting to pull things in and rebuild our capability as manufacturers. Yay! That makes me very happy.